What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today we're going through the Silent Cartographer on Legendary without dying once. Now, as you just saw, I turned the Iron Skull on just to assure everyone that I am indeed playing no deaths and Legendary difficulty, of course. And this video series is dedicated to Nak3d Eli. This has got to be one of the best opening cutscenes for a level I've ever seen. It's just so memorable. You know, you're in this pelican, you're flying into the shore, you get a nice aerial view of the water, it just feels so expansive, it feels so large. That's why I always liked it. And as I said in my CE review, this is one of 2 levels that is truly non-linear, by FPS standards, right? Alright. Let's fucking hit it! Alright, your pistol's pretty good for taking out these guys in the very beginning. I kind of like the mission Halo. You want to try and keep your Marines alive if you can. Though it's not as essential, you know, as like, you won't get a bunch of shit from Cortana if you don't save them. Yeah, these Red Elites, man, they're tough stuff. Tough guys. Just gonna miss that nade right there. Kill that guy. Yeah, see, we're doing pretty good. No health damage yet. Ooh. Checking if my Marines were getting hit. You always feel really good when you save your Marines as well, because it's a really hard thing to do, especially on Legendary. Yeah, 2 Red Elites are gonna mop these guys up. Part's pretty difficult. Nah, I'm surprised I got through without taking any health damage. I mean, that part's pretty hard in terms of, you know, waves of enemies and you gotta push forward. It's a pretty dope spot. Now I'm gonna go look for some frag grenades, you know. Because one thing I always do with these levels, you know, specifically with this challenge, is make sure I'm always stocked on ammo and stuff, right? Because why not? Oh. I love the face they make when they die and they fall backwards like that. It's so funny. All right. Now people can play this level in like any type of way that they want. You know, you can go to the objectives any way you want. And I've always played it a certain way where I just kind of go this way just about every time. And you can take out the enemies in this sector, or you can just drive past them. Gonna run them over. Yeah, take that. Yeah, you really don't have to stick around there, unless you want to. These guys you can also just drive past, but I like running them over a little bit. Warthog combat is always fun. That was pretty funny. The Marine was having a ball there. What the? Nice, just gonna run these guys over. I think I'm gonna get the overshield, yeah, because this is a pretty tough part. There's like 7 or 8 elites up there, you know, with grunts and I think maybe just grunts and elites, but it's a pretty tough combo of enemies. And yeah, I mean, the same hazards that you got to look out for in the previous levels, you got to look out for in this one. Chain explosions, plasma grenades. Even if you have an overshield, they'll drain it completely if you're even in the radius, so you got to be careful of that. You might also notice a lot of this footage was used in my Halo CE review and maybe other videos, like that section where I run over those guys. It was just a great clip. I originally planned this series to be, yeah, a Legendary no-death walkthrough that I'd post on the main channel, but ended up using the footage for my reviews and stuff and for other things. And decided to post it on the second channel because it just seems more fitting there. You can see how many freaking guys there are. And there's a buttload of Red Elites. Alright, come out. Come out. Just gonna... There it is. Boom! Still some more grunts to mop up. I think there's 1 elite back there. I don't think I got him. Yep, there he is. Yeah, when you can get those nice sticks, so satisfying.
Cartographer must be here.
Yeah, so that part's pretty hard, just the sheer number of enemies and the ranks that they have. There actually is an exploit, if you guys don't know, to skip a huge part of the level by ramming a warthog into there, but I didn't do that. Yeah, if you drive really fast, you can get a warthog through that door, or not the warthog, but you can slide yourself in. It's a really hard trick to do. And then I think I try to take out the sword elite because sometimes you could do that. You could shoot through those little gaps in the window. Yeah, see, he's taking damage. But I think I stopped here because it's like, it's too tedious. Yeah, just gonna keep wasting bullets. Die. Then I'm like, ah, fuck it. This won't be interesting gameplay to watch. I'll kill him later anyways.
We have to get to the center before the Covenant. And failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground team. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant bogies.
Second squad, ready to roll.
As soon as everybody's topside.
LZ looks secure,
I also
sir.
like how, you know, the dialogue in-game is helping to paint the story in the bigger picture. Right, you don't always need cutscenes for that. You know, just having people talk in the background can do wonders for storytelling and painting a bigger picture. And that's a really nice thing about this level. That dialogue just kind of adds more context and a greater scale to everything, even though you don't always see it. Just gonna nade these jackals right here. Boom. Get them pretty good. See if I can take out the red elite. Plasma rifles are great for that stuff, I tell ya. Alright, we're gonna circle around. There's also a bunch of warthogs in case you get lost or something, or you can't get a warthog to some place. There's always like backups, or if you're playing co-op, so that's nice as well. Yeah, just gonna drive around, take these guys out. Then we're gonna move into there once we get the chance. Keep it up, Rolf. Come on, get in there. Quit being a pussy, act man. Get in there and take him out. You see, I recorded this gameplay, you know, months and months ago, because I planned on doing it for the original series, but it ended up being nice for my Combat Evolved review. You know, so I have footage of every level on Legendary, which is a nice thing to have. Let me tell you. Oh, that blue elite. Yeah, man. I think you can get a warthog through there if you try hard enough. I don't think I do it. I think I'm too cool for that. Where's this guy? Bang! Right there. Now, there's always a group of guys coming in. Group of grunts, and I think one or two elites. One of them's gonna be blue, one of them's gonna be red, if I remember correctly. Nice. I think I stuck one of the elites. It's always such a satisfying feeling. Oh yeah, more grunts coming. Not a problem though. Not a problem at all. Always well stocked on plasma grenades. Now I'm just kind of chucking them like they're candy. I don't know where that guy was throwing that grenade. Yeah, I'm not being too aggressive because I know that elite's up there and he's gonna take some firepower to take down, so there we go. Now the rest of the grunts are gonna be easy peasy because they're gonna be running in fear. I did not realize there were so many guys at this part. Man. Yeah, the hunters at this point, hunters are always a pushover on Legendary, you know. But it's funny to think that originally, you know, when we first played this game, my brother and I didn't know about that trick until, you know, we just got lucky and shot him in the back and we were like, whoa, is that a one-shot kill? And it just kind of blew our minds. And from that point on, it was like, hunters? You mean pussies? Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of jackals and all sorts of guys in this area down here. There's a lot of really tough areas in this place, but you know, with patience, you can get through them all. Just takes patience and a good trigger finger. But I don't know if I should have gotten that overshield. I mean, there's a ton of overshields on this level, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, it's running out pretty quick. Just gonna take out those grunts, right, and then the elite will be no problem. It's a cool mechanic, though. You know, you take out the grunts, and then you can fight the elite one-on-one, or you take out the elite, and then the grunts run in fear, giving you time to mop them up. So there's always, like, a choice there. It's what I'd call dynamic. Those charged plasma shots are easy to dodge. You just kind of strafe them, but up close they can be a real nuisance. Especially on Legendary, they can open you up. Yeah, that area wasn't too tough. I handled it pretty well. You see, I grabbed a plasma pistol to handle that one elite because I wanted to keep... I didn't want to use all the pistol ammo, right? I want to conserve that. Alright, squad of grunts here. A huge squad of grunts. Yeah, take them with the AR. So satisfying. Blood, blood, blood. Guys, and then there's one more, and then there's like 3 overshields over here. Yeah, 3 of them. But it's pretty generous, Bungie. I'll take one of those. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we're going down into the crevasse, or the caves, caverns. And I think there's a pair of hunters here, but again, they're pretty easy. I think I fuck up here a little bit. Yeah, they're never a gimme. Oh, I guess I don't. I can't remember what... I must have seen some other footage of me playing where I almost died there. Got through it with full overshield, so that's good. The pathway out of this place is going to be a bit difficult.
Use the hollow panel to shut down the security system.
They got these cool cinematics for everything.
Good.
Just like,
That
what's up,
should open the
bitch?
door that leads into the main
I don't care that my boys are dead. I'm gonna fuck you up with this sword. It's quiet. And I think yeah, there's a skull. If you go around there and do a grenade jump, you can get a skull that's over there. It's on top of the area that we're in now. And there's invisible elites. Freaking invisible elites. And they're much easier to see on the classic graphics. So, you know, part of the reason why I play on classic graphics is, number one, it's just more familiar. And number two, when you shoot the elites, they get revealed, right? In the anniversary graphics, I don't think they get revealed as much. Yeah, these guys are tough though, because the auto aim isn't as useful against them. You just kind of gotta spray and pray sometimes. But yeah, I'm not gonna let them. Not gonna let them take down my health for no reason. So just playing it safe, you know, staying back. And I think that's all of them. There could be one more. Yeah, there's like 5 of them. Maybe there's 6. I feel like there's one more. Come on out. Come on. I think that's the end. I think I had a death at that point where I thought it was all clear and I ran towards the back and there was one left. And he got me. And I had to restart this mission. That's why I was super careful at that part. Now, I always do this. I just grab an overshield, come down here, you know, go get the rocket launcher that's over there, and then get the Warthog. And it's always funny to watch people play these sections differently. Like, I think when I played with Hooky Bird, he went out the other way, like the way we came in. And I was like, huh, I've never done that. You know? I always just do my own thing. Take that, Jekyll. Alright, gonna dodge that. Get him. Now I can just make a break for the rocket launcher. Oh, I guess I won't. I'll take out this guy. Yeah, so it's good to remember that jackals don't drop plasma grenades. That's only elites and grunts, and of course Flood later on. As far as I know, so I guess I was just instinctively checking for plasmas. Alright, I got everything, got my ammo, we all good. Now we're gonna head back. Now, you could go up that cliff and try to take on those grunts, but not feeling it. I'll go on without them, without killing them. Let's see if maybe there's grenades. Oh, one grenade. Boom. Gotta be prepared. Man, these levels on Lasso are, you play them so differently. If you guys have ever tried Lasso on Combat Evolved, I suggest you try it. Like, it's fun. It's definitely doable, but it's still hard. It's hard as fuck. But it plays so much differently than normal Legendary. You're so much more careful, and you know, you can use grunts. When grunts die, they explode, and you can use that against the enemies. Yeah, these hunters even die from being run over. I always think it's funny they just crush under the might of the warthog. I mean, oh, come on, quit dodging, just like that. I just barely touched him. I'm fucking dead. Yeah, take it. All right, got my plasmas. And I think all the grenades on the map, you know, stay on the map even when you leave the area. Like, you notice the blood was all gone there, but the grenades and weapons were still there. So it's kind of interesting to think, like, what the game renders and what it chooses not to render when you move out of an area. Alright. Now, I occasionally remember the Sword Elite coming out, like, right away. Maybe that's on the lower difficulties. This cutscene is amazing. Just completely optional, and it gives you a sense of scale, a sense of how big and how deep this ring really goes, you know? Here you're on some random island, you know, on a ring that has probably thousands of islands, and this one goes so deep, you know? It gives you a really impressive scale of the Forerunners and the rings and all that. Now this part, I'm trying to take it stealthy, but it's pretty hard because there's patrols all over, so yeah, those guys are coming down, so maybe I'll drop down and... Oh! He saw me, son of a bitch. Cover's blown! Alright, there's an elite, we got a rocket launcher. Gotta be careful with that because sometimes the hitboxes and, you know, the walls, you can actually fucking kill yourself, you know, if you're not too careful. Wasn't the best shot on my part to hit that guy, but he's damaged. Almost got my overshield lost, so no biggie. There, I think I got him. Moving on to the next sector. Yeah, so this is the final cave of the game. There's something on the radar. I think that's on the different level. Weird. Now it's gone. Huh. There's another one. Oh, jackals. Crafty jackals. Probably should have just tried shooting him, but that works just as well. I also like how the plasmas deplete their energy shields. You know, it makes them super vulnerable. I think I said before, maybe in my CE review, but just the whole architecture and just the levels in general just make you really interested in them, to see more, you know, to wonder what the purpose of all this stuff is, if it's just, you know, for show, or, you know, it just makes you think, like, what were the Forerunners up to with all this jazz? Alright, come here, you bastards, come on. There we go. Alright, couple hunters. Yeah, I'm running the rocket launcher pistol combo. I mean, at this point it's pretty good. You know, the game gives you a rocket launcher, so I think it gives you pretty good amounts of ammo throughout as well. Damn it! I missed all those shots. Yeah, my overshield is out. So these guys can, you know, they're always tricky, the hunters, because they can do a lot of damage in a surprisingly quick amount of time. So even if you think you got them, you know, it's not always a gimme. But if you're smart, it can be, just like that. Now, what Hokey Bird showed me at this part is when you can have a hunter, you know, fall down that hole there by baiting a melee and having him move forward. And I'd never tried that before. I thought that was always funny. Sometimes I would have the hunters fight each other, you know, get close to them in melee range, and then just have them melee each other and see which one survives. That was always a funny thing to do. Alright, I think there's a bunch of jackals as well. Also notice storytelling. They're adding a sense of urgency to the situation by having the Marines, you know, get into trouble. I'm gonna get this, but I feel like I should have saved it. I feel like I shouldn't have gotten that. But, I mean, yeah, just to take out grunts, maybe not the best idea, but I'm just gonna take them all out anyways. I think in some of my other playthroughs, I would grenade jump up there to get it on my way back, you know, so I can kind of go through the rest of the level, and not have to worry about any enemies until like the final part. But damn, there's a lot of red grunts up here. Ah. And now there's not. Now there's a lot of dead grunts. Meh, meh, meh. Alright, so this elite right here. I think my camo's probably wearing out. Oh, bang, got him. Right as the camo goes out. Right as I get there. Okay, that was a pretty good use of the camo. I didn't take a single bit of damage.
Activate the map.
Oh yeah, there's an overshield over here. I think that's why I went. I also like how it says activate the Silent Cartographer, or activate Silent Cartographer. It's pretty cool.
Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly.
Just the amount of mystery they add, you know, with simple animations like that gives you a sense of scale and like, oh, well, what are all these different sectors of the ring responsible for?
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
Oh, come on, Captain Keyes. After we saved you, you gotta drop out of contact. Come on.
And then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center.
Yes, we have.
There as soon as we're topside.
Yeah, see, what I would do is I would grenade jump up there and get the camo that way, and then just kind of run through. Sometimes I'd do that. Now I can't seem to find my way out of here. Oh, there it is. And the fucking music. It's just legendary. A lot of jackals now. Oh yeah, he just fucking wasted my overshield like that. You see? See, I was a bit uncareful. Used the rocket, lost the overshield. So now, you know, I won't have that extra buffer to get me through this hard part. There's a lot of fucking jackals at this part. I mean, there's a lot of jackals. Man, that's like, it's like 8 or 9. And they're all yellows. Man, legendary. Got him. Oh yeah, I also mentioned, but with the timer in the bottom right, you can always tell if I've skipped ahead or edited or anything, but you know, I like to just say that at least once in every video so everyone knows that, yeah, this is a legit run through. No exploits, no tricks, just good old-fashioned playing the game, strategies, and all that. I mean, I classify like exploits as something that will skip you ahead of the map. Yeah, just doing a little teabagging, waiting for my shields. Yeah, like an exploit would be something that skips you ahead of the level or despawns the enemies, or basically subverts the way you were originally intended to play through the level, you know? It allows you to skip a part or something. So you notice I haven't really done any of that. Basically just been playing the way I normally would play. Except that I'm being extra cautious because I'm not trying to die. Don't you guys miss that fucking guitar? Like, they used to have badass guitar solos in the Halo soundtracks, and then they were just like, bleh. I guess we'll just replace it with nothing. Like, trailer music. Oh, baby, right there. I only killed 2 of them, though? Oh, that was a bad couple of rockets right there. Luckily, I got 5 more. Not gonna fuck up this time. There we go. Oh, that one grunt fell off. I think there's got to be an elite around here. Yeah, you always got to be careful about using it in close quarters because, you know, if an elite charges you, you can really fuck yourself over that way. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, take it. All right, we're getting close to the end of the level. Trek back through these caverns. Now see, like people harp on the repetitive level design, and we're literally backtracking through the part that we just came through, but with the badass music, with the different encounters, it switches it up. You're going through it the opposite way. It makes the level longer, you know. I prefer to have more gameplay, more sections to play through, even if it's the same setting, than to just have the mission end when you reach the Silent Cartographer, you know? Because it's more climactic to fight through all this stuff with the music and bada bing, bada boom. Also, that gold sword elite. I like how they add a little tension and drama by putting him in there and then just being like, ooh, when's he gonna show up? Because I think on the lower difficulties, he shows up right as you go through the door. But on Legendary and Heroic, I think he comes through when you're almost done finishing the level. Die. Oh, he's triggered. Wait for my shields. He's gonna bang. You see, predictability. When they berserk, you know they're just gonna charge straight at you with no regard for their life or anything. Just that's when they go for the kill. That's a cool mechanic too, don't you think? Now I could get an assault rifle, but I think I still have a pretty good amount of rockets to spare, and I think I've been saving them for the final part because either for the gold elite or for the last fight out. So we got this last room, and then after that is the end of the level. Oh, let's see if that was a good nade. Let's see if it's a good nade. Oh, it kind of was indirectly though. Yeah, I mean, you might think this is playing like a pussy, just sitting back with a pistol, but realistically, you know, with the weapon combo that I have, like if it was plasma pistol AR, you know, I'd just be going balls deep. But this is just a play style, you know. You can go that way, but, you know, with the rocket launcher and the pistol, that's why I'm keeping my range. Because there's no real reason to just get up in their face with the rocket launcher. Fucking elite, take this! Still alive. God damn. You see how freaking durable those guys are? There we go. Now, I'm being extremely cautious because if that sword elite gets me, then it's fucking over. And then that's another 30 minutes I gotta spend, you know, replaying this mission to beat it without dying. So, that's why I'm being extra careful, getting plasma grenades, seeing if I can get a plasma pistol. Yeah, I think I'm dropping the rocket launcher to be safe, just to be uber safe about it. Because I know he's coming. I know he's coming. I know he's gonna be there. And he's right there. Come on. Come on out. Come on out. Oh. Oh yeah, just spam nades. Just spam nades. Come on. Yeah, got him. Because they move surprisingly fast, man. And if, you know, if I fucked up or if I stood there too long and or if I just got a little bit too close to him and he swung around, over. You know? So I don't take any risks at parts like that where I know I gotta be on point. So, we're almost done with Silent Cartographer. Pretty dang good mission, you know? You can spend a lot of time exploring the area up top, as you saw, if you saw my Halo CE review. You know, there's just so many things you can do in this mission. Now we got more invisible elites. And gotta be really careful with the rocket launcher, because again, you know, if you shoot at something and you don't see an invisible elite there, you might end up shooting yourself. In fact, in the flood levels, what happened to my brother and I on a few occasions is we'd be shooting a rocket launcher at a flood, and then just a little infection form would pop up, and and kill us that way. So ever since then, I've always been super careful about when I use the rocket launcher. And I think that's funny, you know, those handful of experiences where you accidentally shoot yourself with a rocket launcher or shoot something really close to you changes how you play. That's a lot of blood, grenades, and dead bodies. Alright, now just being super careful because, again, you know, an elite can come out, drain my shields, and then melee me, and that I'd be close to death. What's also interesting is after this part, like after a certain part in the story happens, all the Marines disappear. Or they die.
Get moving. Bowhammer, here
Yeah.
are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked out.
Alright. Next mission, we'll be covering Assault on the Control Room. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. This is the Act Man, signing out.
Helo's honeycomb
Peace!
tunnels, which circle the whole ring.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This Pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Bowhammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.